this time on the skill chain. It's 1,000 fiber from this event alone, which is awesome. And he's apparently a liar as well. And that was already 7,000 right there. We're about to be loaded. And with that, I think we're ready for the Green Rain event. So we're gonna go to bed early today, make sure we have full energy, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. And it's Green Rain. A green rain has descended upon the valley. We put our dog, and it's time to start, harvesting. But you know what? This is great. So that's that guy. That feels a little better. And then this is just faster. Yeah, we're gonna use this one. So we can actually put the other two away. Wow, I hadn't thought about the fact that this empty area will just get absolutely filled. Plenty of spaces. We don't get a lot of variety in what we're getting today. We're just hoping for a lot of quantity. I think we're gonna head south. Let's go put our unnecessary sword away and our scythe. And we should definitely eat our spicy eel. We got a little excited. And we should drink a coffee. Or sorry, the mossy seeds and the mixed seeds here, just so we can keep track of them. Yeah, nowhere else is incredibly useful to harvest, so let's go south. Focus on cutting down trees later into the event, because as you can see, we already have a single mossy seed, so it's possible to get them from these large weeds right here. Since it's possible to get them from the large weeds, we'll probably get a bunch just by doing this, and it's the better way to get moss than cutting down trees, because you don't get any. And this is where we're going to spend most of our day collecting the weeds for sure. And then we can spend tomorrow also getting all the moss off of everything. We're already up to almost 200 and it's only 11 o'clock. We need to drink a coffee again. Keeping that up is going to be a challenge, but worth it. I guess if I'd really thought about it, I would have kept that steel falchion. I think that was super fast. It would have been awesome for today, but this is good enough. Especially whenever we remember to drink coffee. I do want to make sure we get at least like 5 or 6 mossy seeds. So if it starts getting later in the day and we don't seem to be getting them, we'll definitely pivot. It's PM. Let's start heading back because we want to make sure we're back by maybe 9. We are totally fine with passing out today. That way we can just maximize the day. There we go, level 9 foraging right there. It's pretty great. And there's the end of our spicy eel and our coffee. It is amazing how much it changes the movement speed. I immediately felt it. It's 1,000 fiber from this event alone, which is awesome. Enable us to do a lot more speed grows for our trees. Take these guys out. So they give the ferns. These guys give the ferns. So let's get a couple of those. Town is overgrown with weeds in Expanded, so it's definitely worth it just to kind of get up there. Okay, so we've got 3 hours in which to clear this town as much as we possibly can. Mostly, yeah, we're looking for those mossy seeds. We've got a couple already, which is good. 460 moss, and that's before we even go and clear all the trees on the map tomorrow. With the 3 we have, we can kind of cover our tree farm at least. And we can always turn them into, we can plant one that's just meant to get us more mossy seeds as well. And maybe they're just really rare, and I've been lucky in the past. About all she wrote, it looks like. Yep, and we passed out. Okay, well, we got 462 moss, so that is definitely good. And we got level 9 foraging, and these are the 2 added expanded totems. So this is the sun totem and the wind totem in case you really need to change the day, which is pretty neat. Gives you a lot more customizable weather. Okay, and we're gonna leave that because we're still going for moss today. It's Demetrius's birthday. He definitely likes strawberries. Let's just give Demetrius a fruit. And since we only did get 3 mossy seeds, we're totally gonna go put this by itself with a speed grow as well. Dear Mr. Swell, last night a JoJo team member found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home safely. Thanks Morris for saving our bacon. It was worth it. But like I was saying, we're gonna go plant one of these seeds down there. That way we can get more seeds from it. And this guy, we're just gonna go plant it over here in no man's land. And we'll fertilize it. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. So, one of the tips with the mossy seeds, if you don't like the one you got, you can always pick it up. And you can put a different one down. So we'll take that, type 2. Maybe it doesn't matter for putting out mossy seeds, but I know for giving moss on other trees, you want a type 1 or 2. If we put this here, right here would cover the whole map, so we're gonna take out this tree. And yes, they're all pretty much mossy at this point, but we'll get more moss on the few that don't have it, and we don't want that tree. And we'll be able to get moss next year, when everything's reset after winter. So we'll go like that. Let's put this down. It's a type 2, so that's great. We're good to go. And now we are getting really higher quality and higher quantity mushrooms from our current logs right there, which is awesome to see. Let's go ahead and clear off all these trees. These guys do not need to be mossy at all. And these guys I don't think can be mossy. I don't think the mahoganies can as well. Wow, look at that mahogany forest we have. It's awesome. And we only have these chanterelles. So we'll go like that. We'll grab our common mushrooms. And for now, we'll stack them up. Actually, 10 grand gets us the slime hutch, so let's do that. So the chanterelles, we'll keep the nectarines, and keep one of these just in case. We'll sell all of that, and we should get a pretty penny from that right there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go clear off all the trees on the way up to Demetrius. We got this guy right here. Got over 500. So actually, we'll need to also harvest all of our hardwood so that we have enough hardwood to match our moss by the end of the day, I think. We'll go ahead and put this away. We don't need it today, as well as the coffees. And then for Demetrius, we're gonna give him an orange and hope he likes it. Any tree we see, we're just gonna snag the moss off of it. And do a big loop north, and then we'll go down to the secret woods and do a big loop south. Oh, hello there. My dad and I are just testing some soil samples. Could you watch this beaker for me? I'm gonna grab the last batch of samples. I'll be right back. I'm gonna watch it like a hawk, don't you worry, Maru. Maru's a good kid. She's my special little girl. Good for you, Demetrius. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of her bright future. You know what I mean? Sir, I don't really know what you mean. Just some food for thought, haha. Hey, sorry about that. I hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. Yeah, your dad was really weird. I was just telling Swell about the soil samples we're testing. And he's apparently a liar as well. Right, Swell? No, you were being weird, Demetrius. Huh? What did you say to him, Dad? I don't think I've ever selected this dialogue. Okay, we were talking about you, sweetie. I wanted to say a few things to Swell about you, but I didn't want to embarrass you. I shouldn't have lied about it. No, you shouldn't have, Demetrius. That's okay, Dad, I understand. We should get back to work before these samples crystallize. We may not have won any favor with Demetrius, but that felt right. Now can we give you a gift, buddy? Now that we've hurt your feelings. A present with optimal timing. Today is the anniversary of my birth. Thank you. All right, we're gonna continue our moss round. Oh well. Do you guys have a ring of light yet that I could maybe buy off of you? You got the dark boots. Those are pretty good. They do not. Okay. Oh, but they do have the new recipes. They have frog legs, which are speed and defense. And they have the mushroom berry rice, which takes the bane berries. That's mining. You lose energy, magnetism, defense, attack. That's not bad. We have an adventurer here. Cordelia. Camilla, our witch, sent me here to seek an audience with Marlin. You know, he's a legend where I come from. We need a brazier, because it is too dark. Just take the basic one for now. Hey Sebastian, how's it going? Oh hey, sorry. I get it, you were probably up late playing Stardew Valley, bud. I'm sure we've all been there. Okay, that's the forbidden patch, don't touch. We'll toss that all away. Set up here, and we'll just start hacking away. That's another 116. That should be close to enough hardwood. Finish this row, and then we're gonna go and get our mushroom logs going. Make sure we don't forget. Add lighting. I am tired of living in the dark on my own farm. Let's see how many logs we have. We have 800 and 600. So we can make almost 60, which is way more than I was expecting for the year. We haven't even gathered all of the moss that should be on the map, so we're gonna grab them all. Let's just start this farm right. So that's where we put this one. There we go. We have a bunch of our logs put down, and we do need to remove a couple actually for our aisle, but a little tricky in the dark, and I'm sure it's not the most beautiful thing to watch, but we got it done. Kind of nice to get a brazier right now because it's dark and we can see how they look. Let's make 6, maybe there. Ah, that's much better. Now we rush to bed before we pass out. Perfect. And that was already 7,000 right there. Just from I think this is about 1 day's worth of mushroom logs from like 8 logs. So we're about to be loaded. Say good morning to Andy. How are we doing with Andy? We got a couple hearts. We should probably be watering his bowl, but that's okay. First things first. We've done the moss, let's say. We don't really care about tea saplings anymore. So let's remove that. We're pretty good at relaxing as well. So let's add in finish mahogany and slime hutch again. And let's get the backpack too. Okay, so that's kind of our list of goals. Let's put this house plan down too. It's kind of a full house. We'll put it there. It's lovely. Let's just finish up what we were doing. We will clear out the rest of the mahogany and put seeds down. Oh, and we have a purple chanterelle right there. We will gather that a little bit later, but that's awesome. I will say, with how good we just did on mushroom logs, we are gonna get a lot of money really quickly here. If we did every single one of our 10 dehydrators every day, we would be making 10 grand a day, which is like 3 sprinkler setups and a bunch of seeds. Looks like we planted way more mahogany than we thought. We should have enough hardwood for a while. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab our mushrooms. Look how easy that is to gather. I think once we get the big harvest going, we'll leave some of these small harvests so that they sync up timeline-wise. So those are 320 a piece. So that's actually more expensive than if we turn them into bundles. We dehydrated them. So let's do these guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Is there anything else we can just bring to sell to Pierre? It looks like this guy could come. It is a fish festival, but we are not a fisherman. So we're gonna go ahead and ignore that. How's it going? Sometimes I look for crawdads in the river. Don't tell Aunt Marnie. But I once fed one to a cow once? She fed one to a cow once. That is cruel, man. Get to know Pierre. Let's get this on chanterelles. So that's 4K to play around with, but let's just go ahead and sell everything. Well, I'm glad things are back to normal. Seems like it was all overblown, just like everything. I don't know, that was pretty magical, Pierre. A bunch of trees grew everywhere. Seems like there's no damage to anything. I'm so glad everything ended up okay, and my flowers look healthier than ever. According to my book, green rain is just a rare natural phenomenon during the summer seasons, unique to Stardew Valley. There's nothing to worry about. So let's just go ahead and add the slime hutch. So we needed 500 stone. So we need another 140. 140. Construct on our only farm the slime hutch. Eventually, I think I'll put it up here, and I'll move this closer to me. But I guess for now, we'll just toss it here. It's not too bad. Okay, I'll start working on your new slime hutch first thing in the morning. Thanks, Robin. You're a lifesaver. Oh, there was a shirt hiding in the woods. Kinda looks like a leprechaun shirt. Oh, it's like ours, but green. You know what? Let's go with it. That's kind of nice. Now, is it better with or without the hat? I think we take off the hat. Let's go green shirt, no hat. Okay, let's just go and look for moss. Now, here's kind of a funny thing. This looks like it's a incline, right? But I can reach it from down here. I do wonder if the whole map is encoded flat and everything is just kind of barriers / borders to keep you from going up and down the quote-unquote slopes. Look, annual trout derby. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to participate this year, so we'll have to do that next year. I think now that we're into the mushroom logs, we're not going to be selling any more minerals for money because they're more valuable as gifts and as ingredients than they are for the money. And mushroom logs replenish every 3 days, so we can kind of use them as our backbone for cash. I think with that, we're going to stop looking in the woods because it's getting hard to see any of the moss on the trees. But that's another 90. Head up to the secret woods and we will get a little experience that way and go to bed. Now we're going to make mushroom logs and braziers because I'm so tired of it being dark. So we got another 10. Let's make some braziers. Oh, that was too many. Well, I guess the coal was the big loss, but that's okay. Well, we won't have a problem with lighting anymore. I'm just gonna add braziers all over the place. Then we'll go here. Those ones down. And it's bedtime. I think we'll light up the entire tree farm with these braziers, because we made them. We might as well. But we'll do that tomorrow night. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day.